We help the ones that are the most in need. Our rural shelters that we pull from, they don't have funds. They don't have donors like we do. They don't have the medical capability that even the stuff we can do in the shelter now with our shelter vet. We pull animals from about 26 local animal controls. Buckingham is one that we pull from pretty regularly. That's where Midnight's came from. We didn't pull him because of his medical. We didn't know what his medical was going to be. We have an amazing volunteer and staff crew that take complete care of them.
It was really, really touching to see how they connected with him. And we had several volunteers that really treated him as their own pets.
You know, I think a lot of people think the kennel is like a horrible environment, and it's not where we want animals to ever end up for a long period of time, but while they're here, they're loved like everyone else's pets at home.
When he came to us, we did notice that he had bilateral ear infections, and when they put him under for surgery, they were able to do a better exam and really notice that his ear canals were pretty damaged at that point. So, and the ear flaps themselves were actually damaged. So just all indications of very chronic otitis. So we tried to medically manage his ears with some pain management, antibiotics, and some topical medication that was being put in. But the amount of damage that had been done, it was really time to think about surgical intervention. So we reached out to our partners at James River, and Dr. Barnes was able to get us in fairly quickly. And we performed the first Tikaboo on the first ear. So you take out the whole shebang in there. As a bonus, his pinna, his ear flap, went with it as well, just because it had been so traumatized. So he was really worried how it would affect the healing if it was kept in place. Once he recovered from that surgery, we set him up for the next surgery, which was pretty much the same thing on the other side. We didn't know if he was going to come back with an ear or not, but that ear flap was damaged as well. So he did lose that ear as well, but I think it makes him look even more adorable now.
We got a phone call from Kim, a beautiful friend of mine, and she said, could Midnight's be Motown's brother? And Motown is their current dog, also a black dog. I got so excited, and I shared about, you know, this would be the perfect opportunity for you to foster him.
Hi, I'm Kim.
And I'm Angie.
And this is Luca, formerly known as Midnight.
And this is his brother, Motown.
We had to work through some challenges with his surgery being so recent. So there's a lot of surgical wound care and some bandaging that we had to do for his suture sites. The same day that we picked him up, we came down with something, and time we spent together, 2 weeks on the couch recovering, he recovered with us.
It actually worked out perfectly.
We all recovered together.
All of us slept on the sofa. We curled up in a little ball.
We all bonded over being sick, and we learned how much of a snuggle bug he is. He just wants to cuddle. He just wants to be loved. RAL reached back out to us. Getting ready to put him out there to be adoptable. We want to let you know. I'm like, well, take him off the list because he's adopted. He's ours for good.
Ultimately, it's the perfect love story. They just fell in love with him. And that's why I do what I do here. To see the happy endings. I'm so grateful to be a part of them, and when I get to know the end of a story, it's just so wonderful, and to actually be a part of something that's bigger than me. I mean, I feel like that's why we're all put on the planet, right?
Today, we've come together to tell Midnight's story, but to really understand RAL's impact, you have to multiply that thousands and thousands of times. And it's building an organization like RAL that gives us hope for the future and the ability to provide hope, help, and loving homes to animals in need, like Libby. We're very excited about the future here at RAL, very hopeful, and we're building a bigger and better future, raising funds to expand our team. We're expanding our infrastructure and our buildings so that we can do more for the animals in need, do more for the partners that we work with. So thank you very much for your support.